Welcome back, my name is Jack, and we're playing Endless Legend. This game is pretty neat, and I'm enjoying just building up my empire, but I'm kind of worried about what's to come. Let's end the turn, and we'll have some rangers produced here. Now they're building the borough streets, which is terrific. And we haven't seen anyone. That's kind of scary. We could start a war, but I'm worried about our military. Wow. These guys are definitely at war. Look at that. That's when we fought. These guys are definitely war because they're fighting at the same point. And now that's kind of equaled it up for us. If we go to this guy's, there should be a way. Yeah, he's at war with him. These guys are at war, but not with me. It's a great opportunity to get out. 5 more turns until we get the public library. We can hopefully increase the science production of this place. Borough Street's nearly done. These guys are now expensive as... How much does Watchtower costs? 3 turns. Let's just queue them up anyway. That's completed. And this guy has leveled up. So here's the ability to get +6 attack on units. I think that's definitely worth it. Awesome. If they're fighting against each other, that's fine with me. He's level 3. Is this time for a plan? In 6 turns. Alright, we did assimilate those guys, didn't we? Yeah. So public library is in 2 turns. Cool, they're building the other watchtower now. So that gives me a bit more vision. Not too much though. Alright. Public library's done. Neat. You're going into ranges. No, yeah, I'm actually going to change that. Where are you? This one down here. So you've built one ranger for me. Don't worry about the other one. Go straight onto the public library. Is that army up to 6 yet? No, not yet. Make your way up there anyway. These guys building a public library after that, and this village here building a public library after that as well. And the turn. Watchtower, yep, great. I want to increase science production. We're currently at 80 per turn. That's not enough by for my standards. Move these guys out. 6, we've got a full army again. That is terrific. We actually have one of them who needs to be retrofitted. Might as well buy it now. That means they're all retrofitted and ready for action. Oh, they both finished it. Neat. So we've gone from 80 up to 111. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What can these guys build? There's nothing I really want you to build. Do I want to build more guys? There's costs to that. I don't really want to build any more. These guys, though, have the sea thing. Look at that. 555. Oh, it's beautiful. Give me some money. Wow, it's going to take a lot longer now. 16. Public library, you guys in here. Again, I don't want to build that at all. We could put all these people into something like money. No bother, no point just wasting time producing. Then again, in 4 turns, we're going to be able to build the geomic? I don't even know how to say that. $14 turns, we can bring down the 9. Money is great. One goes, yeah, there's nothing here. I know, but I don't really want anything. Gosh, just build that then. I guess there's no downside to building it. Other than it's completely pointless. 1 turn, bam, done. That's going to cost population. Don't want to build that. Spice's boost has ended. We're at to 62 though, so crank that stuff out. Just something that takes 3 turns. Don't burn the city down. End of turn. Dismiss that. And then we've got a public library as well. These guys have got plenty of stuff that they could be building. So another bar. Oh, the watchtower's the one down there. Right away. Definitely, I think, another bar. More money tiles out here. Yeah, we need to actually be... Once this money thing's finished, how many more turns? Oh, now! Let's have a look, or even reset everything. Happiness on cities would be great, but I feel like that's a lot of influence just for that. Building buyout. So it means it's cheaper to build stuff out. No, I don't really want that. Unit cost. Science. Building cost. I think that is still fine. Vision on units. Like, it's only 60, so that's pretty cheap. We could just do that to get an idea of what's happening. I could do that and go for the plus happiness. And that would mean we might be some bonuses to production. But building cost reduction is really nice. And money is really nice as well. Let's leave it like that and save it up, and we'll go out. Go all out next time. So that money thing's still going to be in play. So as long as I have a couple of people involved in money, then I'm happy with it. Having a look at the production thing here. Making this quicker will allow us to get that to level 2 quicker as well. But this quest is actually going to take a long time, because the quest involves us to getting a district to level 2 as well. And does that have to be surrounded? Yeah, that has to be surrounded. So we have to put another one here, and we're going to build another 3. So that's going to take quite a lot of time. Alright. Turn 100. Yes, I know there's nothing there. Go ahead. Turn 101. Like absolutely nothing. It's kind of unexciting. But this turn will be a bit more exciting. Research has completed. Giant labs. Now let's go back to the stuff that we were wanting to build before. Could go for researchers, resources, and stockpile section. So I'm going to take 6 turns because we're producing 123 now. Actually, maybe we just go on a roll and just go for another science thing. And there was one more thing I was wanting to build. Go for the money and... There we go. So that might take a while, but I think that's a good mix of stuff there. You can build the lamps. 1 turn. Jeebus, and I've got nobody even working on it. Thing's cheap as. I should have built it ages ago. He's leveled up. She's leveled up. Goodness me, that's a bit awkward. Vision, extra accessory slot. Wow, that seems amazing. Go forward to get that siege bonus. Sounds great. That is completed. And then again, we are stuck with no idea what to build. Or you could make another group of these which don't cost any titanium or glass steel. And then just start setting out. Like, maybe we could have diplomatic relations with the red. And say, how about you open your borders? They're not going to be happy with that. How about we give you some... I don't want to give you all my money. 15 emeralds. How about we say... Can I type in there? It's not like 20. 10. Like, let's make it happy. It costs 47 to do this, but if they could open their borders and we could walk through. They accepted. We need to build a settler. Brilliant. That is interesting. I'm glad that we thought about doing that. Let's build a settler. It's going to take 4 turns and cost a population. But we could possibly escort them through with our hero. and see what's on the other side of this world. Means that city's actually also doing something useful. No. You asses. They just closed their borders on me. But I just got them open. Like, I'll bring it down on you guys. If you want to trigger a war, we can roll with that. Oh. Don't build settlers. We're going to build some... Let's put those 2 rangers. We're going to go to war soon. We are going to bring the pain. Show me what it's like out on this territory out here. I've got 1k of gold again, which is great. On the marketplace. We could be buying another hero. Jeez, these guys are expensive at the moment. Just orcs for sale. Stockpiles. I'd like to look. I'd like to know what that even means. They just built another spot there. Can we see any details, or do we need to see the city centre for that? See, I can't get in. But I think triggering an act of war is going to be the next big step for us. I'd like to have 2 full armies though. While it sounds greedy, I think that'd be amazing. We can reorganize them and that saves progress, doesn't it? That's a good idea. Winter is here. Oh, there's some other effects. Negative 50 health regen on cities and ally health regen on cities. As soon as winter is over, which is only 1 to 12 turns away, then we're going to invade. Hopefully it allows us to build some guys up. The labs are completed. Awesome. Research is completed. So the alchemy workshop is completed as well, plus 15. Science. And now the coinage is on the way. Great. Things are starting to pick up speed again. And only 4 turns. We're building 193! Heck yes. Spices are over. Spices are coming back. These guys are unhappy. And we're losing production. Why are these guys unhappy? From City Tile. We have 20 expansion disapproval. Well, you're always going to be disappointed. 1 to 9 turns. 1 to 8 turns. 1 to 7 turns. Right, the coinage is going to be done. And we've reset. I got to a new era. That's interesting. I didn't realize we were so close to it. And guys, my capture sadly quit out. It just died. And that's because I filled up my hard drive. I've been recording so much of this. It just filled up. And so I actually was playing for about 6 or 7 minutes without even realizing that the recording had stopped. So I'll quickly summarize what had happened because a lot changed in what I planned to do. So we got to research age 3. I've changed my research to go into a smelting station to take advantage of new resources that are appeared on the screen. And those are these ones here. There's palladium, there's adamantium, I think that's how you'd say that. And then there's another one up here. But what I've moved is I've moved my armies from this to this coast. And that's because we're going to attack Orange. Orange has kind of surged ahead. If you go to the screen here, in terms of military, they've got the most military, and I think knocking out the people who are at the top probably is the best way to go. There's victory statuses down here. Wonder, how do you work on wonder percent? You must build a wonder to achieve this victory. Diplomatic, economic, oh wow, no one's anywhere close. Expansion, you must conquer 6 regions to to get that. We've all got 3, and he must have 2. Elimination, destroy the other empires, and then high score when a set time limit has been reached. Well, I don't think that has been implemented. I think we should go for orange because I don't want to let them get too far ahead, essentially. We've assimilated that extra people in, but the other thing that's taken out was that we could get new military, and I've upgraded these guys both to use tier 3 weapons and armor now. And it means that the costs for them are a lot more production or dust-based rather than using up our titanium and glass steel, because now I've been producing a whole lot of buildings. If I come into here, I've been producing this thing here in our buildings, in our city, sorry, that has cost adamantium, and it's starting to get pretty expensive. We've got a lot of upkeep costs now, which is a shame. So we need to be also producing lots of money, but we are producing. We've got a K up our belt, which is quite nice. And so what I've decided to do in those turns is I've moved them out. I'm starting to build a whole lot of troops here because these troops will die. This force over here, the city, has got 6 troops. Oh, sorry, there's 6 population, but it's got 9 units in there. And we do have a level 2 city center. I just need to get one of these districts to level 2 to complete the quest. But that's my plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pass a couple more turns and just see what happens. Preparing. So they're done all that. Preparing for the war once we get some more troops. So I want to get these archers at least into that army as well. Let's activate the spices booster again. Oh, there's a whole lot of forces out here. Population has grown to 9. So these guys down here. That food number is quite high. But then also having people in money is really, really useful. So that's grown up. This must be time for another plan. Let's reset these. We're about to attack. Oh, I've got level 3 as well. How much does it cost though? 450. Jeebus. Okay. Plus 4 movement on units. Wow. In terms of expansion, that is ridiculous. Plus 50 trade route bonus on city trade. Plus 2 science on each district. Military upkeep. We can do that. I think that's the way to do it. Unit cost production. Perfect. Attack on units. Perfect. That is all awesome. I want to get all of those. And then down here, but actually it costs some influence to declare war. Let's figure out how much that would be. If I was going to say to you, if I was going to declare war, it only costs 56. That's all right. We can afford that pretty quickly. Let's go to our plan. Take those out. And then the reason I get the plus here, because we're going to be conquering more territory, which is going to make people unhappy because of the expansion. But if we have that plus 25 happiness, that will really help out. So, put that into play. Other than that, let's go on the next turn. So we've gone from plus 75 down to plus 31. Their army has just moved out. Ooh, that seems like a great time to strike, really. That's got one more turn to go. They moved off as well. Maybe they're going via water. Some grass silk deposits, which they haven't exploited yet. Does it show actually... Can I find out where their research is at? Wow, we're actually... This is the number of technologies. We're all pretty much on par. Wow, that's kind of impressive. But I was kind of trailing and then I've gone up ahead. One turn, so that's going to... Some armies over here, but that should be right. These guys have been warring for quite some time. I've just found that out. I don't know if I've said that in the video or not. But when I looked at this screen, I go to this guy, so that's not what I want to do. How do I do this? There's a way to do this. Why isn't it showing when I mouse over that guy? If I go to this guy's perspective. Oh, these guys aren't at war anymore. Interesting. Well, I'm going to trigger a war on them. This guy can level up as well. XP per turn. Defense. Search on ruins. The sieging stuff's up here, which is kind of a while away, but we'll go here through the XP tree. So we've built a guy there, but it's only going to take 2 turns to build another one. How much does he have in this force? He has 2. Let's wait another 2 turns to get that other guy into play. The turns take a lot longer to compute now. Just because there's a lot more happening, a lot more choices. Well. That changes my thoughts. We're at war with red. Red, really? You want to do this? Like, if we go to the status screen, I can bring the pain. Well, it looks like this is going to be the case. I'm going to have to quickly redeploy over. Thankfully, we have massive movement bonuses on both our troops. Let's make a new army from those guys. Tell these guys to merge in with these. So here's a group of 6. Wow, they've gone through 16 iterations of design. That's ridiculous. So they're going to besiege that, but look at this. One turn, man. Ah, that movement is amazing. Just following that road has just... making those roads early on has just made it so easy to redeploy out. And now we've instantly got a massive amount of forces here. Like, there's only one militia in this place, but just having these guys here is going to make it really hard for these guys to break through, I think. There's 918 life points between them. And I've got 1,200 there, another 700 there. This is going to be an awesome fight. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll tackle that. We'll see you in the next one.